Welcome back to another tip of the week for tool management solutions from Zoller. As you know, I'm Cedric, and I would like to bring you following topic a little bit closer of today and talk about a shared database to your CAM system. So what we would like to cover today is basically how do we share a complete database with a CAM system or multiple CAM systems that are in the shop floor. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to manage it? How can each programmer be on the same page as the other one that might be in a different office or in a different building? Or as a complete company, how do we share that data? And we would like to use your same tools that you have with the same CAM system or different CAM systems. So let's take a closer look. So what we do to really map everything first to your CAM system is very simple. Zoller does everything based off the ISO standards, which at the moment is the ISO 13399 that you can see right here. And what it does, it really gives you every value that you need to have a very complete component level with all the parameters that we need to be successful and use on the shop floor. Here now we can also map this with a single click right over to Mastercam or Siemens, whoever your CAM system is that you use right now. At that point we can look here now quick, it converts everything right over with the values to Mastercam, or in this example also to the Siemens NX. And within a few seconds you get all the values that you need and mapped it on the actual component level, which does not mean at this point that we're actually transferring those, but we need to have the go-to point and have those components set up first. You can add technology data, and maybe in the CAM world, a lot of them call it the cutting data, but we're not going to fill those out. We're going to do that more on the actual tool level once we have it assembled. So we're going to jump right over now to the tool assembly. And on that tool assembly, we are going to look now on what actually will be transferred to the CAM system. So right here, you see multiple CAM systems plus a G-code verification system, and all of them have the values now already fully transmitted, and whatever we need here now to be transferred over for each one of them, and can create new ones if needed. So all those values now are set to go, and this is where you can now bring over the complete information over to your programming system. And that is the same here for, as an example, the verification world, okay? We are not going to show you the full process. We would like to just give you a little teaser here on how we can actually work together and share a database. But you can see right here on the screen, you got multiple CAM systems, which is more and more the case because machining centers are mill turning only, Swiss machining. It's just really a lot to cover with one CAM system. So I'm sure a lot of you are looking at a second or third system that can make it all happen. But how do we share now all the tools and make sure everybody is using them instead of having all double entries and, you know, having all different type of values which we might already have in the Zoller database. That said, at the end you can actually export a complete setup sheet all at once, and you don't need to do every single tool step by step. And to give you even more teaser on showing you on what we support and how many is right here. And this list right here is endless. We are pretty sure we can cover something for you on whatever you use at the moment and get you that efficiency you need to share that tool database with your CAM system. And here we go. We just covered another important tip of the week, this time covering a shared database with your programming system. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next week. In the meantime, please don't hesitate to look our recordings on myzoller.com, and please feel free to reach out to our CAM specialists and the Zoller team under zoller.info. Once again, social media is always ready with the newest about Zoller. Thank you very much.